Whether it's movies, whether it's video games, there's a standout player that sits there behind the scenes. And in a world that's driven by digitals, there's one leader within the blockchain space. Let's dive into Render. And Render, of course, is a rendering network. And in fact, it's the first network of its kind. The Render network is the first network to transform the power of GPU compute into a decentralized economy of connected 3D assets. Imagine things on the outside world. You needed to bring them inside the metaverse. You needed to bring them inside software programs. That's what Render does, and it does it decentralized on the blockchain, and it does it fast. And Render has made moves this week that probably a lot of you have already heard about, but where does it sit within the crypto world? It's ranked number 50, and its total market cap is just under $1 billion. So it's one of the high flyers, sitting at just under $1 billion. It's making partnerships with new people. It's making partnerships, and the technology is developing. So it looks like it's one of the ones that's here to stay. What about the technical analysis? How much has it done this week on price? And this token has just gone from strength to strength. Look at the price action within the past week. Look at the price action from the previous swing low. In fact, let's measure them together from the bottom to the top. If you'd have got Render there, 111% gains. Within the past week, Render's gone 36%, so that's not to be sniffed at. However, is it a buy at the moment as far as the technicals are concerned? Because we've got these two levels of resistance to overcome here. We've got two levels of resistance. Top level, $2.72. So expect a reaction from $2.72. Where would I want price to retrace back? Because we can look for levels of confluence by just adding on our Fibonacci tool. And is there any key areas here that are giving me any kind of entry signs? This is going to be the major area here, the 618. So if I just get rid of this Fibonacci tool, you can see we've left the 618 here. That coincides with two major previous resistances, which we would expect to become support. See, we couldn't get under here, and then previously, same thing happened, couldn't get under here. So that's acted as resistance. We broke through there, and we want that to test as support. We know that this is the 618 retracement level, so 61.8% of this full move here. That makes sense to me. And if we get a reaction at this level, which is sitting at $1.78, if we get a reaction at this level, and it does hold as support, you can expect to make that higher high again and continue the moves to the upside for Render. So that's what I'm looking for. Patience is the key. I don't want to buy it when it's overheated. I want to buy it at a pullback, a confirmation level, whilst it's still creating that higher low. And this is more of a serious note, guys. It's a heart-to-heart from me to you guys. If any of that technical analysis or price action went a little bit over your head, I'm here to help because I've got lots of free videos and lots of free information that's going to help you get an edge in the market. It's going to help you bring your emotions, pull them back and bring them into check, because that's the key to be consistently profitable over a period of time. You've got to keep your emotions in check. You've got to understand whether the market's overhyped or not, and you've got to understand whether your entry or your exit levels are actually in a good position. So this video here on the stochastic RSI is going to help you do that, guys. It's going to help you bring your emotions in check, and it's going to help you understand to know whether the market's overbought or oversold. So subscribe to the channel if you did find it useful, and goodbye from me.